was actually talking to this guy. So this kind of breaks down to my whole why, what I thought I was here to do as far as purpose, as far as doing programming or an ideal job that I wanted to do. The job that I always looked at, I was like, oh man, I want to do computer engineering. I'm gonna be a programmer. And it's crazy because I was like, man, I understood that required patience, and on top of that, being nice with your coding. Because whenever I was in my exam, I did 2 hours worth of coding, got all the way to the end, and hit enter, nada. And I was like, I'm not about to source all the way back through all this coding. So it's like it's different for everybody. But then what confirmed that was I was doing my second, job, speaking out to anyone in the world, doing a telemarketing, and I was doing a survey with this guy, and I asked him, I said, hey, if you don't mind, what was your career path? He said he was a computer programmer. I said, oh, dude, that's awesome. I was looking into that, and I was gonna be into that. I was gonna do it, but he said it's definitely. He said after hearing your personality and how you are, you definitely weren't fit for that. And he didn't say it in a negative way. He was saying you have something different to where you wouldn't just be confined to programming. Yeah, he said that it's not that you would just be programming only. Like you need to be doing something higher than that. I was like, dang, that's crazy. Yeah, and I was like, just speaking over value. I'm like, he didn't even know me, and it was insane. And I was just like, man. So I asked him, how was it? He said, honestly, if I'm gonna be honest with you, it's stressful. You make a lot of money, but you're stressed out all the time. And he told me his whole life situation. Poor guy. He said, man, I had all this money, but I was depressed. I was stressed out. I was going through a divorce. My kids, I had to talk to my kids. I was like, dang. But the idea is that you work hard, you get this degree, and you are successful at that point. That's the idea of it. To society. But there's so much more in that. And I don't know what his spiritual beliefs were, honestly. I didn't want to, dive that deep. Obviously because I was on a job, but on my own platform I can do that. Because whenever you're the own boss, you have your own ministry, you can go ahead and dive into those uncomfortable talks. Say, hey, well, what's your religion looking like? Did you have faith?